Boom, 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 boom.
There's a woman who suddenly found herself very wealthy after her grandma passed away and left her everything.
Oh, I need some shit like that.
But now her dad, who abandoned her at age 13,
Coming back?
is claiming that he deserves a share.
No way. Get out of here, bro.
But then the grandma specifically left it for her, right?
And the dad's not biological. I mean, it's not blood related to the.
Blood related.
Oh, so this is his mom.
This is his mom.
It's his mom.
Hey, but you leave at 13?
Yeah, but what's the will say?
Yeah.
That will get to it right. The second I tell you that, the article's over. Dude. Story's over.
Speculate.
So let's get the information in slowly. Okay?
This is the guessing period.
So this woman has found herself in a difficult moral dilemma after her grandma passed away and has left everything in her will. Although it's not, unusual for grandparents to do that, like we've already discussed and found out, this is the father's mother, and the father had abandoned this family because at age 13, it was discovered that he was having an affair with another woman. Now, he ended up loving this other woman more and chose to go separate ways and even ended up having a family with this.
You don't get no monies then.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Okay. So she says, when I was 13 years old, my mother found out my father was having an affair and he got the other woman pregnant. My dad confessed he was in love with the other woman and wanted to leave my mother. She was obviously heartbroken and didn't know what to do, as we had moved to a new state with my father for work and she had no family around. My father dropped us like a bad habit, and he attempted to keep a relationship with me, but ultimately his new family was his priority.
Because of him?
They're probably way more fun though. Like way more.
Maybe.
Yeah.
She said, tough to understand for a 13-year-old, but whatever. If he didn't want me, I wasn't going to need him, so my mother and I moved on.
What a G.
The only way we were able to move on was with the help of my grandmother, my father's mother. She always loved us and was appalled with what her son had done to us. He stopped seeing her as well for the most part.
Wow.
You don't get nothing.
The plot thickens.
Grandma's dope though, to take in the
In-law.
Yeah, the in-law. That's fucking dope.
That's a G.
Especially when you
Yeah,
recognize
really
your son did
respectful.
something like kind of fucked up.
Super shady. Did you say what state this is or where this is?
I didn't say what state this is, but irrelevant. All right.
We're just trying to pick. Do you see West Virginia or California? What do you guys see?
Saudi Arabia.
Ooh, Saudi. Oh shit. I agree with this.
It makes it really spicy if it's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, this took a whole new layer.
Because there might be like executions involved.
The
risk is crazy.
Relevant.
Let's do something that we don't know, like Madagascar or something.
There's a rule in the acting world, or in theater, like, if you get really close to your scene partner, you either gotta kiss them or you gotta kill them. You gotta make it interesting. Otherwise, you got no reason to be that close to that person.
Like close in real life or close?
Like physically close. Close.
I see.
Over the years, the woman and her mom became increasingly close with the grandma, often spending special occasions and holidays together, while her dad was, quote unquote, nowhere to be found. Unfortunately, the years caught up with her and she developed colon cancer, advanced late stage. Her decline was rapid, and within a few months, she was in a hospital.
Oh no.
Days before she passed, she asked me to call her son to come see her as she knew her time was coming. He'd only been to see her a couple of times since she had gotten sick, and when he came by, I was visiting, as we did every few days, and he acted like I was some random person. Grandma asked him to come back tomorrow, but he said he'd come back in a few days, and she passed 4 days later without him coming back, despite my calls and texts to come.
He sounds like a loser.
Yeah.
She went peacefully with me and my mom by her side, and that was hard, and I miss her every day. She was my guardian angel most of my life, and I know she continues to watch over me. Now here comes the facts. After the funeral and everything took place, the woman and her mom were contacted by her grandmother's lawyer, who revealed that she had in fact left her home and $200,000 to her in her will.
Hell yeah.
I had no idea she
Great.
did that, but in the will there was a note to me from her that said, "You are worth it, love grandma, she's amazing."
What a great letter.
Also in her will, she left my father exactly $1.
That's a big dick
That's
move.
nice. I like it. I
as
like
his
it.
inheritance. And when he found out,
That's the fadeaway shot.
Yeah.
At the buzzer.
That's a half court three in your eye.
That's a Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's a Steph Curry like.
or that's like you're already up by 30 and you still are trying to go hard in the
You
paint.
dice it off for the record.
You dunk it on the whole team.
Nice.
So she leaves $1 as his inheritance, and when he found out, he went ballistic, blowing up my phone all the time, demanding I give him his house and his money.
What a piece of shit, bro.
Fuck you,
This guy's a
dude.
selfish scumbag, huh?
Fuck.
His new wife and his son were messaging me a lot, and his son was writing on social media that I had manipulated my grandmother.
Oh, dude. Set the whole family on
Oh
fire.
fuck! I hope it's not what I think it is.
What do you think it is?
I think that even though the dad wasn't around, he might have been taking care of the grandma and then sending the money, and no one knew. And then so he's like, "That's fucking my money that I need back."
I don't think it was that.
Okay.
I feel like the grandma seems like a good person. I feel like she would have been, hey, you know, he was financially supporting me. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
it happened.
I don't think she would have done
But-
that to her own son.
Yeah, I don't think you would leave him $1.
$1, she would have left him nothing.
Yeah, that's like leaving
She
like your
insulted
server a penny. You know, when the service is really bad.
Exactly. That's a choice.
That's true. It's just some people, you know, you just don't know, you know? Yeah.
Eventually, the woman's father apologized for his behavior and explained he was under a lot of stress because he's in debt and was expecting a windfall from his mom to help cover the bills and send his son to college, leading her to feel bad and question whether she should share the money.
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck that, dude.
That's her moral dilemma.
Her story sounds very similar to mine. Like, father left at 13, had an affair, very fucking similar. Had a separate family, all this stuff, right?
So you got a house and $200,000?
No, that's the thing. I wish. So I didn't have a grandma that like took me under her wing or anything like that. But if I was in her shoes, I'd be like, "You get $1, bitch, because that's what you're worth." You know, it's like, she doesn't owe him shit.
But then he comes back and he's just like, "Oh, you know, I'm sorry, but like, you know, I'm mad in debt."
That's your fault.
That's your problem, bro.
He made those choices.
Especially if he was
Yeah.
banking on it, then yeah, he was probably making worse choices.
Yeah.
For real, huh? Manipulators, like they know how to like fuck with people. They know how to like pull on heartstrings, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So everybody's unanimous on the same board,
Yeah,
right?
dude, if you have a daughter and you leave when that girl is 13 and you start a whole new family, I don't know, bro.
See, here's the thing. In the scenario you created where he secretly is helping his mother, I think at least he has a relationship with his daughter. That he could hate his ex-wife,
Yeah.
but like his daughter's a kid.
Right, but he abandoned her. Yeah.
What did she have to do with it? So if he's decent enough to take care of his mother, he would probably be decent enough to keep a somewhat healthy relationship with his daughter. But it seemed like he pieced on every accord.
Yeah.
So this dude's a scumbag.
Especially if he has a new family.
He sounds very selfish. He sounds like he thinks about himself.
He bought too many non-fungible tokens, and like, that's it.
He shouldn't have bought the NFT, man. We told him, dude.
He needs to
Hold
go
off, bro.
visit the daughter, slip on like a banana peel, and then sue them for the house. Then that way he can get the house that way.
Damn.
Slip on a banana peel.
So he's he uses the Mario Kart method to win back the money.
Melted butter is more original, I think.
Yeah.
Banana peel, the courts are gonna fucking stop that right
You
away.
go take the stick of butter, put it in the microwave, put it in a cup, and you like throw it on the
Yeah.
on the blacktop.
You got to put it in the cup before you put it in the microwave.
So otherwise, you have to take out the plastic plate from the microwave.
And you got to balance
Like,
it.
yeah. You're like, whoa, this plate doesn't have a groove in it. Shit.
Or you gotta like walk barefoot on the porch and get 20 splinters or something. And go, what the fuck is that?
Splinters, so you're going to sue for the house.
Yeah.
So she puts this on Reddit to ask whether or not she's the asshole, right? And then a Redditor actually comments, she knew that her son would try to take the money she left you. It's very common practice to leave $1 when disinheriting someone. Ooh. So respect your grandmother's wishes and don't give your father a dime. The reason your grandma gave him exactly $1 is so that he couldn't contest it.
That's so baller.
She gave it a specific amount. That's smart.
It's like when you bid $1 on Price is Right. It's not like
Oh,
that at all.
Yo, that's a strategy I didn't realize until I was like 25. I remember being a kid, I'm like, this dumb idiot bet $1? That's a fucking family of 5 to Thailand. Like,
for wills, if you leave somebody completely out, it's easier to contest than if you write something for them, like 50 bucks.
Because they know it wasn't an oversight.
yes.
Oh, fuck.
He was like, my son's an asshole. $1.
Yeah, explicitly being like, no, I thought about you, and that's the decision.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, I think she should fucking follow grandma's wishes.
That's what people do. Like if you think someone's GoFundMe is bullshit, you just give them $1, and then you just so you can comment and say this is bullshit. Just kidding. No one's ever done that.
Because I was like, what if 10,000 people give $1 and they got funded?
but then fucking GoFundMe
let's
takes
start-
20%.
Let's start a GoFundMe for you for the 1 week of school that you missed. Sorry, I brought it back.
For my $11 per unit,
Get your tuition back.
Yeah, that show was only $11 a unit.
community college in the fucking early 2000s. And
That show's sweet, dude.
You should have got the governor's fee waiver. That shit's free.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
dumb for that. That's a lot of paperwork. I couldn't even do my
It's
FAFSA.
one page.
You couldn't even read the schedule.
Yeah, I thought spring break was a week ahead.
Wait, this is a different video. I'm like, what was your other friend doing that went to school with you?
Playing games.
Another side explanation, but different schools have different spring breaks. Oh, okay. So his was on that week.
Oh, he was at a different school.
And I thought that everyone had a spring break same time, because I'm a fucking moron that went to the same school my whole life.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was different, so.
And that's why we're all in the arts, bro.